Learners, now we will understand the meaning of educational administration. In the previous class we have understood the meaning of education. Now we will be understanding the meaning of educational administration. Uh, Objectives of this lesson are that after the completion of this topic, learners, you will be able to recall the meaning of administration and educational administration. You will be able to explain how educational administration helps educational institutions function effectively. You will be able to apply basic administrative functions in educational institutions. You will be able to analyze the difference between educational administration and other forms of administration. You will be able to evaluate the importance of educational administration in achieving educational aims. Learners, now what is educational administration in this session? We will first understand the meaning of administration, then we will try to understand the meaning of educational administration. As school, colleges and universities grew, the number of students, teachers, supporting staff also increased. With this group, it has become difficult to manage everything without proper planning. Therefore, it became necessary in fact to organize and manage all activities systematically. This has given rise to the concept of administration, or this need led to the development of the concept of administration. Administration is what? Administration means planning, organizing, directing, controlling activities to achieve specified goals efficiently. When this concept is applied to educational institutions, it is called educational administration. It focuses on managing schools, colleges and universities effectively so that teaching and learning can take place smoothly. Henry Fayol emphasized the importance of managerial roles in the success of an organization. Fayol says that administration is a universal process applicable to all types of organizations. Administration generally refers to the process of planning, organizing, directing, coordinating and controlling the activities of an organization to achieve its objectives effectively and efficiently. It actually involves proper utilization of human and material resources to accomplish the organizational goals. Administration is therefore concerned with or related with leadership, decision making and coordination of efforts. It also means maintaining discipline and order within an organization. When education is developed into organized system with formal institutions, the need for administering these institutions also emerged. Learners, educational activities had to be organized, as you know. Teachers had to be supervised, resources had to be managed, educational objectives had to be achieved. The concept of educational is developed therefore because we have to organize educational activities. We have to supervise teachers, resources had to be managed, educational has objectives had to be achieved. In order to achieve these things, we need educational administration. What is educational administration again? Educational administration refers to the process of managing and organizing educational institutions and their activities to achieve educational goals effectively and efficient. It involves organizing and managing both people and physical resources. This includes human resources like teachers, students, administrators, staff members, as well as material resources such as building, equipments, finance and learning material, all working together to support education effectively by planning, carefully supervising activities, regularly evaluating progress. Educational administration helps everything run smoothly in the institution or organizational institution, in our organization. It ensures the teaching and learning happen in an organized way, effective way, smooth way and in an efficient way. So this is because of the in the early stages, education administration was mostly based on methods used in business and industry. Schools were often managed in a very strict top-down way where decisions were made by few individuals only. This led to the autocratic style of management where teachers and staff members had little say in decision making, little say in any decisions which were taken at that time. And as educational researches theories have developed over time, it became clear that managing education is different from managing company, managing business, managing industries. School, colleges and universities have their own goals, values, human-centered processes, especially focused on learning and development. Because of this, education administration was recognized as a unique field, a field that requires its own principles, that requires its own approaches, that requires its own methods, rather than simply copying practices from other sectors. Modern educational administration is more flexible. This time it is more inclusive, it is more accommodating compared to previous times. It focuses in fact on democratic participation, where teachers, students and administrators, they have say, they have their voice in decision making. Decisions are taken in board meetings, decisions are taken through meetings, consultation, promoting cooperation and teamwork instead of strict control. So decisions are based on scientific planning, evidence and from research and development, making them more effective and reliable. Today, it is considered as a very specialized field. Education administration is considered a very specialized field that requires trained administrators who will or who can effectively manage the educational institutions, and they are then contribute to the improvement of the quality of education. Attempts are being made to make educational administration more flexible and humane also, rather than rigid, by giving the deserved attention to inclusive education and equal opportunities. Meaning of education and administration will be more clear now when we will be understanding these education administration by separating this term into two separate terms, that is education and administration. What is education? We have seen in the previous lecture also. Now we will be just I will be just repeating for um, just one or two in just one or two lines, that what is education. Education is the process through which a person learns and develops knowledge, skills, values, attitudes, proper behavior. It is not limited to just studying books, reading books, but learning, acquiring how to think, how to act responsibly, interacting with others. This is very very important, and this we learn from education. Actually, a man becomes a man through education. Education is something which changes ourselves. We do not remain the same person learners after getting education. This is the true meaning of education, and education plays a very important role in shaping our in our personal development, in our overall development, as well as helping us to grow intellectually, socially, emotionally, morally, so we are able to become good citizen for our country. Now there are some definitions, one or two definition we will take up here. According to T.P. Nunn, education means the complete development of the individuality of the child, so that he or she can contribute to human life according to his or her abilities. In simple words, education helps in shaping the personality and behavior of a person in a very positive and very desirable direction. So let us now see what is administration. Administration refers to the process of planning, organizing and managing activities to achieve specific goals. It involves coordinating people, resources and tasks systematically so that work is done efficiently and objectives are successfully achieved. The word administration comes from a Latin word minister, which means to serve. There is a confusion among learners that administration means people at the helm. We are the boss when we are in administration, or we are everything. No, learners, this confusion should not be there. In fact, when you will understand the meaning of administration, then you will be realizing that we were wrong. We are not to control, in fact we are to serve. As we have seen that this word administration has come from Latin word minister, meaning of which is to serve. Therefore, the main of administration is to serve people by creating suitable conditions that help individuals to society, to nation to grow and to develop. Administration also refers to the system or machinery through which an institution or an organization is managed so that its work runs smoothly and efficiently and effectively. When these two ideas are combined together, we understand, then we get the meaning of education and administration. Definition of education and administration we will understand now, that several scholars, educationists have defined the term educational administration in different ways. Now, according to Russell Gregg, educational administration is the process of utilizing appropriate materials in such a way as to promote effectively the development of human qualities. It is concerned not only with the development of children and youth, but also with the growth of adults, particularly with the growth of a school per se. This means that educational administration is the process of using suitable resources and materials in a proper way to support the development of human qualities. It focuses on improving not only students but also adults, especially teachers and the other supporting staff in the school. In simple words or in simple terms, it is about managing educational administration is about managing educational resources. We have resources are not unlimited, they are limited. So it is about managing educational resources effectively so that everyone involved in education can grow and can develop continuously. Goods Dictionary of Education defines educational administration as all those techniques and procedures employed in operating the educational organization in accordance with established policies. Are defined as administration. It means that all the methods and processes used to run an educational institution according to set rules and policies. It includes planning work, organizing activities, and making sure everything is done properly and in the right order. In simple terms, it is the way a school or college is managed so that all activities follow proper guidelines and run smoothly. The Encyclopedia of Education Research has defined educational administration as follows. Educational administration is the process of integrating the efforts of personnel and of utilizing appropriate material in such a way as to promote effectively the development of human qualities. It means the educational administration is the process of bringing together the efforts of people using the available resources in the best way to support education. It involves education administration involves coordinating teachers, students and staff along with materials like building equipments and funds. Main purpose is to create well organized system helping the effective development of human qualities such as knowledge, skills and values and behavior. Another definition of educational administration is the executive activity may be defined as all the acts or process required to make policies and procedures effective. Executive activity means all the actions and processes that are needed to put policies and procedures into practice. In simple words, it is the work of making sure that the plans and rules are actually carried out in real situations. According to Foxfish and Ruffner, educational administration is a service activity through which the objectives of the educational process may be effectively realized. It means organizing, managing schools and related work in a way that makes teaching and learning more effective and helps students achieving educational objectives. Now, S.N. Mukherjee has explained educational administration in the following in the words like educational administration is concerned with management of things as well as human relationship, that is the better working together of people. In fact, it is more concerned with human beings and less with inanimate things. This means that educational administration is about managing both physical things as well as human relationships in an educational setting. It involves organizing resources like building material, finance. More importantly, it focuses on how people work together. It means relationships, human relationships are equally important if not less important. It is mainly concerned with managing teachers, students and supporting staff in a way that can cooperate so that they can cooperate well in the management and they can work effectively and efficiently rather than just dealing with non-living resources in the institution. According to Graham Balfour, educational administration is to enable the right peoples to receive the right education from the right teachers at the cost within the means of the state under conditions which will enable the pupil to profit by their training. Meaning of this is that making sure that the right students receive the right kind of education from the qualified teachers. Education should be provided in such a way that it is affordable for the government and within its available resources. It is also focuses on creating good learning conditions so that students can benefit fully from their studies and making proper use of the training they receive. Paul R. Mote defines education administration as education administration is the influencing of one group of human beings, the pupils to grow towards defined objectives, utilizing a second group of human beings, that is teachers as agents, and operating in a setting of third group of public variously concerned with objectives and means used to achieve them. Paul Armort explains educational administration as the process of guiding students to achieve specific learning goals. In this process, teachers act as the main agents who help and support the students in their growth and learning. At the same time, it also involves the wider public who are very much interested in both the goals of education and the methods to achieve them. In very simple terms, educational administration actually brings together students, teachers and society to work towards common educational objectives. The objective is common, but three elements are coming together, that is students are coming together, teachers are coming together and other stakeholders of the society are also coming together to achieve the common educational objectives with the help of educational administration. Now, educational administration can be compared with other forms, or we can understand that how educational administration is different from management, organization. So there are three terms in fact: administration, management and organization. Now we will try to understand very briefly how they are different from each other. Administration, management, organization, often they are used in similar situations. Often they are considered similar, but they are not similar, they are different. Maybe there are slight difference, but difference is there as far as meaning is concerned. What is administration, what is management, what is organization? We will understand these three terms. First, let us try to see what is administration. It refers to the process of making plans, setting policies and deciding the overall direction of an institution. What is management? Management is about putting those plans into action by guiding people, using resources effectively. And then what is organization? It refers to the structure and management of people, roles, resources that make it possible for work to be carried out smoothly. In simple terms, administration decides. Again, learners, I am again requesting you to focus on this line, what I am saying here. In simple terms, what is administration? Administration decides. What is management? Management executes. What is organization? Organization provides the structure. The three of them are interrelated, but they are different when it comes to their focus, levels and functions within an institution. They are interrelated definitely, but their roles are different. Now, management refers to specialized activity required to run institutions made of groups of people and is generally seen in business and industry, involving people planning, decision making, guiding employees, motivating staff members, supervising the work, resolving conflicts and coordinating activities to achieve organizational goals effectively. Management operates at the implementation level and execution level in which the actual work is done. The main aim becomes achieving efficiency as well as productivity in the management. Organization is different from management as it refers to how an institution is arranged and structured. It shows how different roles and responsibilities and duties are divided among people in the institution. It also explains how authority is distributed both vertically from higher levels like principal to the lower levels like teachers and other staff members, horizontally also among people at the same level. It is the system that defines who does what and how everybody is connected in the institution to ensure smooth functioning. It looks at the division of the tasks, who will contribute how much in what tasks and how the members within the institution, within an institution, are related or connected with each other. So, administration is mainly concerned with making policies, deciding the goals or objectives on institutions. It sets the overall direction and plans what needs to be achieved. Management on the other hand is responsible for carrying out these policies into practice. It involves organizing people, resources and guiding their efforts so that set goals can be achieved effectively. In simple terms, administration decides what should be done, whereas management focuses on how it should be done. So, learners, now some home assignment is there for you and some suggested reading is there. Thank you very much again for listening me and for understanding me. Thank you.